This is Chapter 10-3 Worktogether. And in this, if you remember back to purchases, returns, and allowances, so like when we purchased something, we got it, it wasn't any good, something was broke, we returned it. So we used purchases, returns, and allowances to keep track of that. Now we're doing sales returns and allowances. So we sent something to someone and it arrived broke, it arrived damaged, it was the wrong thing, it was the wrong color. Sometimes we make them return that merchandise. Sometimes it's not worth the cost of returning the merchandise, especially if you have to hire someone to pick it up and bring it back to you. If it's already damaged, sometimes you trust the company to destroy it, sometimes you don't. Anyways, with this is what we're doing, and it's pretty simple, I think. Sorry. Okay, on June 3rd, so June 3rd, what happened? Granted credit to Will Banks and Associates for merchandise return, $457 plus sales tax, $36.56, from the sales invoice number S356. This is not really relevant to what you have to do, but this helps us keep track. Okay, that was a sales invoice, and that was the number. It all helps coordinate everything. The total is $493.56. CM41. So CM41, that's not a cash receipts. That's not a purchase. That's not a sales invoice. That's not a cash payment. It's not a check. CM41 is a credit memorandum. So that should help us know that we have to put it in the general journal because we don't have a special journal for those. Okay. So we analyze this. If they still owed us money, I should go right here. They still owed us money, then it would be a debit, right? But they don't. So we have to credit them for it. So we know that they're down here. Accounts receivable. Whoa, I didn't say payable. Now, so our debit is sales, returns, and allowances. And sales tax payable, because then we don't have to pay that portion of the sales tax. Because we have to return it to them. We can't charge them sales tax on something they returned. So then we don't have to pay that amount into the IRS. Pretty easy, right? Whoops, I forgot my source document. CM41. Okay, then on the 6th, granted credit to Westfall. School damaged merchandise, no sales tax because schools are exempt. Sometimes I do things backwards, and I know that. I analyze my transactions, and to me it makes sense to look at the cash first and what happens to cash and then go from there. Other people, they don't do it the way I do it. But as long as we come up with the same answers in the end and everything's correct, we're okay. All right. Now, I'm forgetting one thing. If there's a slash in the account title, there must be a slash in the post reference. So maybe you do that, in order. You don't have to go back and analyze like I did. It's all good. Okay, so easy, PUD, you can get it. Check it, make certain it's right. If you noticed in Chapter 10, one of my videos, when I was watching it with my students, I forgot to put in the 60 cents. But then when I did the total, I came up with the 60 cents. So you should have came up with some red marks and then had to go back and figure it out. Hopefully you caught that, you changed it, you corrected it, and you learned from it. Okay, have a great day, work hard, get this done, get your application done, and then after this is your mastery problem. So we're basically ready to prepare for a test after the application, the mastery. So have a great week. I think you'll get it done. Thanks.